Hey, welcome to this week's Friday Message. We're out at Bishop Road at our bus compound. This is where everything starts in the morning. 5:30ish, we get started. Our bus drivers come rolling in, jump on one of these nice big yellow taxis and head on out to pick you up. And it's an important part of our day, and it's probably one of the most critical parts of our day because we're transporting the most valuable asset we have, and that is our students. And while we're out here, I want to give a shout out to Tracy Paxton and Donovieve Burkett for coming out this summer and painting paw prints for the Bobcat Proud and putting the numbers so now we know where our buses are supposed to go. So big shout out there for the nice teamwork that they showed this summer. Let's see what all goes into Bus Safety Week.
Hi, my name is Toby Snow. I'm Transportation Director for Bowling Green City Schools. And this week we are doing National School Bus Safety Week. It's a nationwide program that's done the third week of October every year. This year's theme is Stop on Red. Students have been issued with vehicles running the school bus red lights during pickup and drop off of students. Last year there was a survey done with 28 states on one day, and there was 76,822 buses that had their lights run when dropping off or picking up students. This is an opportunity for us to educate the public as far as the laws that pertain to picking up and dropping off and what they're required to do. Some of the laws would be to when the bus yellows are activated, the vehicles are supposed to slow down. When the bus activates the red lights, the vehicles are supposed to stop 10 feet in front of or 10 feet behind a school bus while picking up and dropping off students. A fun fact out there is in the state of Ohio on one day there are over 800,000 students that are transported by 14,500 buses on any given day. That would equivalent to an additional 550,000 cars to take the place of the 14,500 buses to transport kids. That's why bus safety is so important. We spend the entire year teaching kids the proper way to behave on buses. And as far as National School Bus Safety Week, it's something we continue to do, but it doesn't end Friday when National School Bus Safety Week ends. This is a year-long process.
Right here is a tire thumper, but we're going to use this as our microphone today because with me I've got our Transportation Director, Toby Snow, who's been doing a great job for the past 2 years of working our fleets and making sure our routes are safe. And so I'm going to ask a few questions, if this bee will leave me alone. Toby, how many buses do we have in our fleet?
We have 28 buses.
28 buses. And how many regular routes do we run?
21 full-time routes.
So 21 full-time routes. That's probably a lot of miles. How many miles a day?
About 2,000, a little over 2,000 a day.
Wow. So we're traveling 2,000 miles a day. These get pretty good gas mileage?
About 8.5 miles to a gallon.
8.5 miles to the gallon. So that's not as good as my vehicle at home. No. So last year, or what do we go yearly? How many gallons do we use?
We used about a little over 60,000 gallons last year.
60,000 gallons. Wow. And what's that coming to, in dollars?
About 150, 160,000.
Okay. So that's a lot of miles that we travel, but that's an important part of our day because we're transporting those students back and forth from home to school. So that's an important day. Thanks. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Hey, Barney.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
What's going on down there?
We're just making sure our fleet's safe for all our students.
Is that right?
Yeah.
How's it looking?
This one's looking pretty good. We're about ready to get it out of here and on to the next one.
Yeah. So, like, what kind of things are you looking for underneath the bus?
Anything that's leaking, could be broke, in need of repair,
All right.
front to rear. So,
Okay. Well, we appreciate the work you do.
all right. Thank you.
All right, man.
All right.
You gotta be honest.
The kids. I like the kids.
My favorite thing about driving bus is working with the kids.
Best part about being a bus driver, is making some children smile.
I love being around the kids.
I like to make sure the kids get to and from school safely.
Investing in the teenagers at their sporting events, being part of the community, and getting students to and from school and to their events safely.
In addition to this being Bus Safety Week, this is also Say Something Week, which is about trying to reinforce with our students that when they see something or hear something, to let an adult know. It's really important. 70% of all suicides could have been avoided because someone knew that that person had been talking about it. 80% of violent acts that happen in schools, someone knew about it. So parents, teachers, students, please keep in mind that if somebody says something, not to ignore it. That could be a very, very important message that we need to know to keep you safe. And as we're talking about safety this week, saying something is a highly important part of our daily life. Thank you. And as always, Bobcat proud. Hey, quiet down back there.